Hey everyone, Rushlock here, and with another question from the subreddit. If you're enjoying this series, make sure to leave a ridiculous comment down below and hit the like button. So this one is getting back into the game. Is it worth playing without multiple accounts? So we get back to the whole is it worth question with a little bit of a different flavor this time. Um, my general stance on the topic of multi-boxing is people should enjoy the game the way they want to enjoy it. If people are surprised at the rise of multi-boxing or the prevalence of it, keep in mind, generally speaking, it is easier to multi-box than it is to socially network with other human beings to accomplish a goal. A lot of what stood out to Eve for me over the years, and especially when I started playing the game, was that interaction with other people to leverage different people's time to accomplish a task or an objective or a goal. Um, and as time went by, hardware improved, software requirements raised as well, but not at the same pace. And so it eventually just became easier to multi-box. Let's get into the actual question here. I'm on a tight budget right now, and I've been wanting to get back into the game. Also, my time is limited, so no way I can earn enough ISK to not pay for even one monthly account. So is the game worth playing with a single account? Well, of course it can be, but we'd have to know what you want to do, right? We'd have to know, what are you trying to achieve? What is your goal? What is your why? I think I would like to mine, explore, and do a bit of PvE combat, but I would also like to make some growth as a character and earn some decent ISK. But every tutorial I see online for help with mining, ratting, etc. are people with 4 or 5 accounts going at it. Two-pronged point to address there. You see a lot of contents in form of guides like that, formatted that way, because it's easier for that person making that guide to set it up themselves with multiple accounts, as opposed to having to coordinate 4 or 5 people being on at the same time to do the same thing while I'm also recording and prepping the guide and things like that. So that's why you're seeing it delivered that way. There's nothing stopping you, other than yourself, from getting 3 or 4 other people together and running the content as a group. Even with your limited time, you can still plug into a group that's large enough to have activity levels during your time zone. It just takes effort. And people usually try to avoid, well, I should say usually, often try to avoid that effort to simply bypass it with, I'll run it myself. So yeah, keep that in mind. Everything you see these guides multi-boxing for can be done with multiple people. It's just a matter of, do you want to deal with people or not? That's on you. As far as exploration is completely solo, highly lucrative, and I posted that in here as well. Let me scroll down and show you my response. You can pause, read it if you want to, but I point out that their interest in Explo right there solves all their problems. They can do all the Sancha and Guri relic sites they want to do solo, and they'll be swimming in ISK if they make any effort. Mining, definitely you want to find a group or you're going to multi-box. That's just the way it is. That's the nature of the beast for that one. PvE combat is a broad umbrella. We could spend the next 30 minutes, talking about different types of content there. But yeah, so let me know, guys, what you think in the comments down below. What would you recommend to this person? What have I missed? I swear I've seen the name Scuba Steve before, maybe even in a Twitch chat, but maybe I'm misremembering her. It's a relatively common name. It could bounce around different people. But yeah, mining, ratting, etc. Other than mining, that's really the only one that's really gonna push you hard into having to multi-box and or network with other nerds. Ratting you can solo, exploration you can solo. You can run abyssals. Like, there's so many options. I don't know how this person doesn't know about them. Other than that's this is why they're posting. They've been away for a while. They may not even know abyssals even work or even exist. They more than, I doubt anyone knows Homefronts exist outside of if you're really plugged into the news cycle for the last month or so. But the big takeaway is you have to decide for yourself: are you going to make the efforts to network with other people? And if you're not, then yes, there are going to be certain activities like mining that you should probably just stay away from, because sitting out there in your barge by yourself is probably just dumb. That's just my take on it. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll see you in the next one.